Good afternoon, children. My name is Kirti, and I will be the tutor for the biology. Okay. So I had completed my post-graduation along with BA, and both of them are in biological science. So today we are going to deal with one of the most interesting topics in biological science, and that is the reproduction. Okay, reproductive system in the human beings. Have you ever thought how interesting and how fascinating is this subject is? It will be really very fun, and for your information, this will be a demo session and you can enjoy my demo class as well as please make sure that you understand each and everything that I'm going to share with you. Okay, so let's start the class. Reproduction in human beings. Okay, before that, I will just share my screen. I'm going to share one whiteboard here. Please kindly see that you are able to see the whiteboard. Yes. So it is the topic is human human reproduction in human beings. Okay, so let's start the class. So welcome you all to my session. Okay, so we I think I just want to minimize this. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Okay, so we all know that the humans are very viviparous as well as they are sexually reproducing animals. What is sexually reproducing animals means? That means they use their sex organs. They have the sex organs and they are using the sex organs in order to meet the other generation, right? They are making their generation through the sex organ or through reproduction only they are making the next generation. Okay, so the reproduction activities, the reproductive activity in the human being involves the first term is gametogenesis. They involve the gametogenesis. So what is in that this gametogenesis means? It means that formation of gametes. Okay, formation of gametes, and that is how the formation of gametes is taking place. Formation of gametes is mainly taking place through the fusion of the egg as well as with the male, and that process is called as the insemination. Okay, that process is called as the insemination, or we can also tell that insemination means it is the transfer of insemination. Okay, insemination means it is the transfer of the sperms into the female genital organs. Okay, genital organs means they are the reproductive organs. Okay, so insemination means that, and by happening with the insemination, what will happen? The next process will take place. That is called as the fertilization process. Fertilization process means they are giving rise to the structure of a zygote. Okay, here the zygote is formed. Till the zygote is formed, what will happen? Then the cell division will happen and the blastocyte formation will take place, and that blastocyte will take the travel from there to the to the uterus, which is in the female body, and from there onwards it starts the gestation process. Okay, gestation process means it is the embryo development process. Okay, embryo development, and in the later stage in this gestation, it takes the what is called as the parturition. Parturition means delivering the baby. Okay, so all those functions will take around 10 months. Okay, this will take around, like, I will just show you. Okay, this all process, I'm sorry. Yeah. So these all process altogether will take the 10 months to happen. Okay. Or total of 10 months. Okay, they will take around 10 months to happen. Okay, so this is how first the gametogenesis, that is the formation of them. Once the male and the female will start to fuse together, the insemination happens. What will do? The transfer of the sperms to the ovum. Fusion of those two things will happen. That is called as the insemination. And once the insemination happens, what will happen? The fertilization will also take place. Fertilization takes place means it is in the sense of what? It will take place when the male and the sperm and the egg will fuses together, and if the embryo had started to form there, okay, if the gametes had been formed there, then the fertilization will take place. Okay, then after the fertilization will take place, what happened? The cell division and the blastocyte will take place, and they will take the blastocytes. That is the formation of the embryo to the uterus, and they will implant there. Okay, this embryo will start to implant on the uterus, and that period, from that the gestation period starts. That is called as the embryo development. And after the 10th month, it will take process which is called as the parturition. That is called as the delivering the baby. Okay, delivering the baby. So till this month, what happens is the embryo from single cell, it is reproducing to multicellular organism, like a complex human body. It is forming in that 10 months. Okay, so in early teenage years and all, a lot of changes will happen in our body. I know that you all are now in your teenagers, so you all might be knowing what all things are happening in your body, how your body is start to change from one organ, from the early childhood in this stage, teenagers. Even your mood will start to swing. You will be facing so many problems than earlier, or you might be seeing like hair on your face and the genital parts or in the armpit, as well as like what else? Hmm? What else will in the females means the breast size will start to grow like that. So many changes will, and the main change that is happening in the females are they will start to produce their menstruation cycle. Yeah, every 28 days. After every 28 days, the menstruation cycle will start to produce. Okay, so in the early teenagers year, what will happen? A lot of changes will happen in our body, which cannot be merely attributed to a cell enlargement. Okay, like the appearance changes will drastically, they will drastically changes with the, what happens with the change in proportion and the appearance of the new features and sensations and all. Okay, some of these modifications are common to both of the males and females. Yeah, that is the growth of the thick black hair, which is in the genital areas and the armpits, that can be seen in both of the males and females. And the appearance of the thinner hair in the leg, arms, and face, or some people can experience the oily faces, which will lead to the pimples and all. Okay, so however, there are some changes that are not common in the males and female bodies. And in the females, what will do? The size of the breast will increase, while the males will have the thick growth hair on their face, as well as they can also experience a change in their voice also. Okay, so all these changes are not abrupt but occur slowly and gradually over. They can take their own time. Yes, they can take from their months to years. Okay, so these changes do not necessarily occur all at once. Okay, and appear at a different age for different individuals. Okay, so all these changes will directly or indirectly, they are contributing to sexual reproduction, and this sexual mode of reproduction involves what? The germ cells from two different individuals. Okay, that is the fusion of the germ cells can occur either outside the body or it can be seen inside the body. Outside the body means it is seen in some of the animals. Inside the body means in human beings. We can take the example for the human beings. Okay, so the transfer of these germ cells between two individuals, they need some kind of special organs like a penis. Okay, penis means it is a special organ in the human males and that can transfer the sperm in the female body. Okay, so in humans the baby is carried in the body of a mother for a long time, that is the 10-month period. Okay, and it is breastfed after the birth also. So to make all this happen, the body of the females is needed to be mature enough to accommodate these possibilities. Giving birth to a baby and breastfeeding the baby is not a simple process. It is such a complex process, is that. Just think that you are carrying a baby inside, a human being inside your body, and you're going to deliver him as well, him or her, as well as you're going to grow, nurture him. You're going to nurture him like you. And see how difficult process that your parents are doing for you. Just think of that. So we should be always respectful for our parents also. Okay. Are you clear? Okay. Now I'm going to share you some of the pictures which are there in the male reproductive organ. Okay. So see. Okay, male reproductive organ. Yeah, this is the male reproductive organ. Okay, these are the male reproductive organ. See here, what all are there for the males? Uterus, seminal vesicles, urinary bladder, vas deferens, prostate, penis, urethra, glans penis, foreskin, scrotum, testes, then urethral gland, we just spell that urethral gland, then anus, rectum, ejaculatory duct. Now we can discuss what all each and everything is. Okay, so this male reproductive system. This is responsible for the formation of the germ cells, and also it will allow the formation or the transfer of these sperm cells or the germ cells to the site of fertilization. To the site of fertilization means to the female body. Okay, so first I will tell you about the testis. Testis means in this testis only the formation and the development of the germ cells and the sperm will occur. Okay, here only the, see, here in this only the formation of the germ cells or the sperm cells will occur. So the testis, it is situated outside the abdominal cavity in the scrotum. Okay, this area is called as the scrotum. So the reason for this is the sperm needs low temperature. Okay, low temperature condition. They are very delicate, so they will be easily damaged. So as a result of that, they need only very low temperature condition for the formation. Okay, so that is about the testes. Now about the vas deferens. See here vas deferens. So it is adjoined with the urethra. It is adjoined with the urethra, this yellow color tube. And what they will do, a tube which is coming out from the urinary bladder, which help in the delivering of the sperm to the female body. Okay, not only the female body, it will just help sperms to pass into the female body. Also the passage of the urine also takes place through this one. So the main use of this urethra is it is the common passage for both the urine and the sperm. Okay, urine and the sperm. Next is about the prostate glands and the seminal vesicles. Okay, prostate gland and the seminal vesicles mean, see, when sperms reach the urethra, once the sperm reaches the urethra, where is the urethra? See here, when it is reaching the urethra, it fluid from the prostate gland. It will start to fluid from the prostate gland, where from the prostate gland it will start to, and the seminal vesicle, it will start to fluid up. Okay, and these are released that allow to transportation of the sperms easier. So with the help of these seminal vesicles and prostate gland, the transportation of the sperms become very easier. Okay, and the sperms, they are very small bodies that consist of a long tail and a genetic material. Okay, so that genetic material helps the baby to form into their own genetical material. Okay, and the tail is present to, what is the purpose of the tail of the sperm? That is, it is used to provide the mobility or motility to the sperm germ cells. Okay, so that is in the this one, male reproductive system. Now I will just explain the female reproductive system also. Okay, see here, female reproductive system: uterus, urinary bladder, pubic symphysis, then urethra, clitoris, labium minora and labium majora, vaginal orchia, then anus, vagina, rectum. So which these all are the female reproductive system. So the formation of the female germ cells or the eggs will take place in the ovaries. Where is the ovaries? It is not shown in this diagram, but see, usually the ovaries will be two in number. So some hormones are also produced in the ovaries. In the males, the main hormone is the testosterone, and in the females, it is the progesterone and estrogen. Okay. So some of the hormones are also produced in the ovaries. When a girl is born here, the egg inside the ovaries will remain immature. Okay. The eggs are released. When the eggs will release, they will release only when they are reaching at the age of puberty. Okay. Till then, they are forming in the immature stage only. Okay, now in the fallopian tube, what is the use of the fallopian tube and all? Fallopian tube means it is a duct. Okay, like female body vas deferens, male body, there is a tube which is called as a vas deferens. Like that, the female body, they are having the fallopian tube, and it is a duct that is used to carry the egg from the ovary to the womb. Okay, from the ovary to the womb, and what will happen? The two oviducts unite together to reach the uterus. Okay, they will through the fallopian tube only. See, actually, this red colored thing is the fallopian tube. Okay, yeah, and this is that is the pubic symphysis of the ovary which is shown. See here, two ovaries will be there both sides, and this is the fallopian tube. Okay, when they are attaching together with the uterus, they will be forming they can carry the egg with them. Okay, they can carry the egg with them, with the two oviducts are united together, and they will reach into the uterus. Okay, now uterus is the one of the main part in the human female reproductive system. That is, it is a bag-like structure which further opens into the vagina through the cervix. Okay, they are opening into the vagina. See, the vagina through the cervix. See, through the cervix, they are opening into the vagina. Okay, so during sexual intercourse, what is happening? The sperm enters into the vagina and travel upwards. They will travel upwards and they try to reach the egg through the oviduct when they finally meet the egg. And then what happens? The implantation of the fertilization. Fertilized egg will also occur in the uterus, and which starts to develop by the cell division. Okay, so this is how the female body and the male body just working each other, and just told very fastly. Why? Because there is a short of time is also there. So I will just share the screen just to show you one thing. In this, we had already told about the male reproductive system having the testes, then vas deferens, then bottom, seminal, etc. And in the other thing, female reproductive system. The first one is ovary, ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus, then uterus, vagina, etc. Okay. So these all are the main organs, and in the male reproductive system, the thing which is there in the male reproductive system is the main hormone which is The hormone testosterone, testosterone hormone, and in the case of female hormone is testosterone and estrogen. Okay, so these are the two things which are formed. Okay, so I think are you clear with this thing, like my small topic and all? I think you are clear. So thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed my classes. Thank you. Thank you once again.